Welcome back, part 4 Win with Indeed. This episode is no games, pull the trigger, hiring fast to secure top talent. Now, I can tell you how many times I have mentored a business, been their chief operating officer personally, and they told me that their hiring portal was completely full. They have so many applicants. And then when they went to go call the applicants and reach out, the applicants ghosted them, never answered, and showed little to no interest. The reason for that is because 9 times out of 10, the applicant has already moved on. If you let these people come into your hiring software and marinate, they are actively looking for positions. They want to move forward and move on. And if you're kicking your toes, this is what hinders your experience on winning with Indeed. So, we want to get right into it with this episode. We want to talk about not hesitating and going ahead and pulling the trigger. You have the ad, you have the filter questions, you have the vibe, you have the process, and now you just need to onboard your candidates properly. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's dive right into this episode so we can get your hiring game up to speed. So right now you're in the job market, right? So I want you to kind of put yourself in their spot right now. If you were in the job market, you're ready to start working ASAP, you got bills to pay. What are you looking for right now in your next company that you want to work for? Like, what is it that you would be looking for? And so you've got a few interviews lined up, and now you're hoping to land something quickly. So now imagine one employer tells you, we'll get back to you right after we talk to a few more candidates. Meanwhile, another employee says, you're hired. When can you start? Doesn't that feel different? Now, I really wanted to play this scenario for you guys so you can sit in the seat of your future applicants and team members. They right now are looking to make a decision. Would you want to go with a company that says, well, we're taking on more applications, we'll give you a call, or you're hired, when can you start? So when you know what you don't want to attract, you then know what you want to accept, and quickly. So who do you think they're going to go with? Like, just be honest with yourself. The one that said that you're hired right away, and that's exactly why your candidates are thinking also. When you drag your feet and you risk losing great people who are ready to work and eager to get started, the longer you wait, the higher the chance they'll accept an offer from someone else. That is just the reality. Here's the deal. Most applicants, especially the good ones, are ready to jump in and start working as soon as possible. You're not just looking for a job, they're looking for stability, income, and a chance to prove themselves. When you know what you want, you just as importantly know what you don't want, so you can move quickly and confidently. The key to making a fast decision is knowing the deal breakers. When you can clearly identify what you don't want in a candidate, it's easier to focus on what you do want. This clarity really helps you make quicker decisions, and it's crucial in today's competitive job market. I know a lot of you are listening to this episode and like, you know what? I do get applicants. I actually have someone sitting in my portal right now. But I don't know, just something about saying like you're hired or let's move forward. Like, I've been burned so many times in the past, and I'm just really reluctant these days. Like, I just feel like something in my gut vibe energy needs to tell me to move forward. And I hear that a lot. People are like, how do you hire? Oh, I hire with my gut. What does that even mean? You hire with your gut. It's just a feeling. Well, that's not scalable because now we need to rely on Susie's gut, Jeff's gut, Natasha's gut, and everyone else that we potentially want to hire in different territories for us. So let me tell you, speed is just not about being fast. It's about being decisive. And that decisiveness is going to help you and your leadership move forward to hiring when you're not there. You want to be thinking about, hey, I'm not the only person that's going to be doing this hiring process. Someone else on my team is going to do this. Potentially the next person I hire may be the person taking this over entirely, because I'm sure you have other things to do as far as growing and moving the needle versus, interviewing applicants all day. So if you found an applicant who fits your needs and aligns with your company culture, do not wait around. Offer them the job. Let them know you seem like a great fit. I want to go ahead and move forward. You remember when you were in an interview and someone kind of gave you like a light that you were hired when you went home to your spouse or your friends and they're like, "How did the interview go? Did you get the job?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't know. They're going to call me." That is like, dum, dum, dum. That feels that way for everyone. You want to give them a little token of hope that you want to move forward so you know that they can be keeping an eye out for you. The longer you take, the more likely it is that they'll accept another position. We don't want that. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just going to leave you back at square one and you're going to be shifting through resumes again. And you had great people. Here's our action item right now. The next time you interview a candidate and you feel they're a good fit, do not leave them without a clear next step. If you're ready to hire, do it right then and there. You need a bit more time, set a firm timeline, and stick to it. But remember, the faster you pull the trigger, the better your chance of securing top talent. Now, that is all for today. Just really want to share the importance with you all of moving quickly, not letting that anxiety chip in or someone, kicking around just because you're like, oh, I just don't want to deal with this right now. Move forward. A lot of the times, I'm not even hiring and I hire with low expectations. I say, listen, we have a few shifts right now, but we're rapidly growing and expanding. So if you want to take on a few shifts, we'd love to get you in the door, get you started, and grow from there. But if you want to stay at the few shifts, cool, that's up to you. Some people are like, no, this is cool for me. I feel good, happy. Some people are like, no, keep it coming. I'm free. You got more work for me. Keep it going. But I like to hire with low expectations and build them up versus hiring with high expectations and then them not even getting trained fast enough, them not being able to keep up. And then it just feels bad. So, part 4 is all about prepping your mindset to pull the trigger. So, at the end of this episode, you might be saying, you know what, Natasha, you're right. I'm going to move faster. I'm not going to just say that I can't find anyone. No one's looking because people are looking. People are sitting in your portal right now. Just go ahead and pull the trigger. See you on the last one.